chances in there, kiddo.
And now we move on to Dead Rising 2! Alright, how's it going? We'll talk about some Dead Rising 2 then, eh? Fucking hell, I need to get my breath back after that. Jesus, wet, man, what was that? Thinking! Not a lot, like I normally do. Alright, so Dead Rising 2, set in Fortune City, Nevada, I think. I don't know why they just didn't set it in Las Vegas. Because they even talk about Las Vegas having a zombie outbreak. Why make up a wee tune that's just like Las Vegas when there is Las Vegas? When they talk about Las Vegas, I don't get it. I don't understand. Maybe it was a fucking power constraint of the old machines that they couldn't quite get Las Vegas to look quite right, and they thought, oh, we'll just have to make this up. So you play the part of this game as Chuck Green. He's a motorsport type guy who's taking part in this game show about murdering zombies. Can you murder zombies? I already did. Killing zombies then, right? Well, no murdering. That's a legal term. That's not quite right when you're legally dead. You can't murder legally dead people. I suppose it'd actually be desecration at the very, very, very least. But anyway, so they get on these bikes. They've got chainsaws stuck to the sides of them, and then you just get points and you win. It was a piece of piss. It was like, oh, Chuck won. I won like 20,000 points, and everybody else like 3 or 4. Wasn't it a contest? It was a piece of fucking piss. And then he goes to find his daughter who's infected. Katie, her name is. And all hell breaks loose and the zombies get out. Because they've got hundreds of live zombies. Hundreds of live undead zombies. Just casually behind some fucking roller shutter doors. You know, like, what? Whose idea was this? And of course somebody lets them out, and then you see it in the CCTV and they're like, oh, he was dressed up like Chuck Green. I was like, it must have been him then. Aye. Because he's going to fucking blow that place up and trap himself, and I thought, no! People are fucking stupid. So if you've played the first Dead Rising game, you really know what to expect when it comes to this one. Because they're pretty much identical. The only difference is you don't take photos in this. You get combo cards for making combination weapons. And here is where the game starts to slide ever so slightly into Saints Row territory. I think it's a bit stupid, but I liked it at the same time because it was fresh, fun and stuff. Now, even when this game came out, it didn't run that well on the 360. I didn't play the PS3 version because, well, I had a 360, so why would I? And you're cutting about this place called Fortune City, and you're looking for Zombrix, and that's always like a sort of reoccurring mission. Everything's timed. I never mentioned that in the first Dead Rising reviews, that all your missions are time based, which is a bit annoying. It's fine really, but you get plenty of time. Sometimes you don't get a lot of time. It's like, what the fuck? How's this in the red already? That's just the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? Like a big fucking shit biscuit. So the military are coming in and they're going to shoot everybody, I think, and then it's like, oh, you fucking bastard, and then you get some other mutated things towards the end of the game, and it's good fun, but it's really more of the same, only with slight differences. You can even befriend a fucking tiger called Snowflake, but you need to feed it something, some kind of meat. And you can get chunks of meat and you just throw it at its feet and it noms them, and after you've done that a few times, you've got your very own fucking pet tiger. I remember Walking Dead did that though. No. That was shite, man. That prick Ezekiel's got his own pet tiger and it's like it only attacks the bad guys. Get the fuck. It's a fucking tiger. They attack everybody. Starving probably. Never mind. Shite. Tigers, animals. No. What? But aye, the bosses are as irritating as ever. Some of them are fucking hard, man. It's not even difficult, is it? You know what you're doing, you're just fucking irritated because you get stun locked and then you get knocked over with the slightest brush of damage, and it takes them about half an hour to get back up, and you can just end up getting stun locked to fucking death. That was a problem with the first one, and it's still a problem here. What? Sort it out, you fucking lily-livered pricks. But the whole world's quite nice to explore. It's nice to fucking chop zombies to bits. All kinds of mad combo weapons. You get your spiked bats, and you get a boxing glove, and you get a bowie knife. You can make these sort of Wolverine type bladed gloves. It's good. It's good fun. It's funny. There's even a lightsaber. You get a fucking torch. Get some gems, and you get an actual fucking lightsaber. This is what I mean, but it's starting to slide into fucking Saints Row territory. That's the kind of shit they'd pull. Maybe not now, right enough, but back in the day, Saints Row 3 and 4, aye, over the top to the fucking nth degree, and the series is going down that way in this game, put it that way. Doesn't make it a bad thing, but if you're sort of pining for the sort of grounded in reality even slightly, even though you can, you can heal a bullet wound in the first game by drinking a fucking jug of orange juice, but if only life was that simple, or drinking your jugs of coffee creamer. Oh, I couldn't think of anything bloody worse. Just be careful when you're raiding the bins in this game, because you could end up getting spoiled food. Now, there should be a certain air of fucking, common sense when it comes to things like, if it says spoiled food and your hamburger's green, you wouldn't eat it, would you? And if you do, you actually lose a bar of life and you're sick out of the place. It's not worth it. The cocktails have come back so you can mix your drinks and get different effects. The bees are back for the destruction of the zombies in mass. Like I say, it's just made of the same, as slight differences. We've just tweaked it a wee bit. The controls are a bit tighter and a bit better. Just slight tweaks, slight differences, slight changes. Different character. Controls pretty much the same, but like I said, they tightened that control. There's no cameras anymore, unless you buy Dead Rising 2 off the record, which was just a rehash of this game with Frank West. It really should have been very, very cheap DLC, but it got its own disc release. Like, oh, this is this new version of Dead Rising 2. I don't want a new version of Dead Rising 2. Just fucking make Dead Rising 3. What you think about? Or at least release this as like a $5 DLC. Because it's the same game when you play Frank fucking West. Way hey! You're like fucking... What? I don't get it either. Didn't make any sense to me, and I'm no fucking reviewing that one because I don't have it. Actually, I might have it, but I don't have the new version of it. So I'm not playing the 360 one because I don't think it works in backwards compatibility. It might not, I don't know. I'll need to double check that. I'll need to fucking dive deep. So you get all your prick dickhead characters that you think, and you can see the betrayals coming a fucking mile off, which is a bit annoying, but what you gonna do? And you get your daft fucking side quests like helping a drunk stripper get to the safe house. Alright, that's different. It seems like a waste of time, but she's perfectly safe where she is when you find her, so like, but you have to pad these games out with something, don't you? Absolutely. Once again, every time you reload an area, all your items that you had before respawn, so it was good, so you never really should run out of weapons. And you'll never run out of zombies either, because they all respawn too, and it's just boom, fuck you, dead. You can actually lose the main story in this, but continue playing it if you want. You just continue playing the game. The main story's over, you don't get any more quests, but you're left to run around Fortune City, and it's a good way to learn the lay of the land, because you can just explore to your heart's content. But I don't like doing that. I don't like losing a game. Fuck that. Same thing applies if you die and you want to continue, load your most recent save, or you can start the whole thing again at the level you are at. And that's how I'm level 14 and 12 at the beginning of this game. That's how. Because this was an old save. I thought, I haven't played it in a while, I'll just fucking restart it. Aye, so that's the review. That's the thoughts in a nutshell. It's more Dead Rising, batter in. It's just slightly bigger, slightly better controls, and there's no photo taking. Now there's combo weapons. That's really the whack of the changes. You still need to rescue people. The AI still sucks. Maybe it's slightly better. The boss fights are still fucking hard and annoying. Super duper. Alright, hope you enjoyed this. I'll catch you all later.
Alright! Let's wipe them off and hose them down! Let me hear it, people! He risked it all, and now he's taking home the big money!
I was hoping for a better ride from you, Chuck. But maybe you just don't know how to handle the tight curves.
But we just getting started, people! The carnage is just beginning! So right now,